All right, guys. So today we're doing chest day. If you haven't watched my recent video, you guys can see I've been complaining about my strength. So today I'm going up to what is it? Right now this is 235. Let's see how that feels. I'm not gonna start complaining and bitching about my strength. We're not gonna do that. But instead I'm gonna take you guys through my workout. And the workout that I do here in my basement, because I don't have all the machines that I want, it looks a lot different than the workout I would do at the gym. Now, I still end up going to the gym about 2-3 times a week because there's a lot of machines that I do want to use, right? Currently, I have this, what is it called? I have this pulley machine where I can do flies, but unfortunately, the type of concrete my wall is, because this pulley machine has to be screwed in to the wall. I have not been able to find something that allows me to screw the pulley machine in so that I can actually do the workout without the pulley machine falling down. So that's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Once I figure that out, I'm probably gonna go to the gym a lot less, right? I'm probably gonna go to the gym a lot less. But that's enough talking. Let's get to the first set. So I'm gonna go for 3 to 4 reps, right? Now, when you're doing strength, guys, what you need to do is you need to focus on heavy weights. If you're training for strength, heavy weights, low reps. So for this, I might go for 3 to 5 reps. The higher weight I go, the lower in the reps I'm gonna go. When I got my strongest, when I was able to bench 300 pounds, right? I was doing, for example, 275, 285 for twos and ones, right? I wasn't trying to get as many sets, as many reps out there as possible. And for example, at 235, that was just a warm-up at the time. I'm not nearly that strong right now, but that was just a warm-up at the time, and I would do about 3 reps. 3 reps just to keep warming up. And the real working stroke would actually start at 245. But again, for strength, low reps. Let's go. That feels good. All right, so here's the thing, guys. Again, let's talk about strength and how that works. So strength is very nervous system based, right? It's about efficiency. How efficient can your brain fire those nerves to your muscles to lift that heavy load? That's what that is. That's why you don't need to be doing a lot of reps and a lot of sets when it comes to strength. Doing a lot of reps and sets actually takes away from your strength because it fatigues the muscle. That's why when you're training strength, you do low reps, low sets, and you take long breaks. Like for example, the break should be 3 minutes to 5 minutes. The heavier you go, the longer the break can be. So for this, now I just did 235 for 3 reps. I could have done 5. I think you guys saw I could have done 5, right? But again, I'm in the basement, so I have to be smart. Even if I could have done 5, I'm not gonna try to force myself to do 5, to push myself past that limit when I'm in the basement by myself. Now, when I go to the gym, I can do that. But I need to leave a lot in for reserves. I don't want the 235 to take away from the next set and just continue on that same path, right? For some reason, my English just became so limited when I was trying to say that. But so I'm gonna take a break, and then you guys are gonna watch me do the next one. And this is 245. I'm probably going to do 2-3 reps. Now, I haven't been this high in weight for a month now, but that's because I'm feeling better. But so that's where we're at. All right, guys, as we saw, that was pretty easy. 245 for 2 reps. Could I have done 1 more or 2 more? Probably. But again, like I explained earlier, we don't need to do that because I'm gonna keep going up in weight. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to make a jump I don't really want to make. Only because I'm here alone. If I was not here alone, I could do a test of like 250, but I have to jump to 255. But the good thing is I have the safety thing right here. So if I get it, I can't get it up. it's not gonna kill me. But hey, let's do it. So 255. I have not been up to 255 in a very, very long time. Not since I came back from Guinea, which was 2 months ago now, right? Or was it a month and a half ago now? But in any case, I have not been able to get to 245 because it's been way too heavy, way too heavy. So like I said, I'm feeling better, I'm feeling good. So, I know my strength is there. It's not gone. It's just that because my recovery has been trash for the last month and a half, that's why. But I kept training and I kept training hard and I kept pushing myself to the limit each time I went into the gym, right? It's not like one day I went to the gym, I could do 235, but instead I did 205 because 205 felt heavy and I say that 205. Now, if that day I could do 235, I was gonna go all the way to up to 235. That's if you wanna make progress, that's how that works. You will have to push your body past the limit. It's all about adaptation. Your body is an adaptation machine to stimulus. If you don't increase the stimulus, it'll adapt quickly and then it'll stay stagnant right there. So you have to, that's progressive overload. That's literally what that is. All right, so 255, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for the first one, see how that feels. If it feels nice and clean, then we're gonna go for a second rep. If that first one is a struggle, obviously being here alone in my basement, we're not gonna do it. All right, come on. All right, as you guys saw that again, oh my God. So I don't think this is a setup where I can go heavy. No. Because just getting off the rack, I have to get a lot closer. I have to get a lot further under here than I want to because this right here is blocking it. So trying to adjust 255 from over here is not easy. Nah. And then trying to put this back with this thing being high up, it's not smart. All right, so now we're doing incline bench. Now the same concept applies. Now for incline bench, I'm not worried about having the highest bench. That's not my main focus when it comes to incline bench. My main focus is actually trying to increase the size of my upper chest because I always feel like my lower chest is a lot bigger than my upper chest, which as you guys can see is true. So for me, when it comes to upper chest, I work it out differently than I do flat bench because I'm actually trying to increase the size. So I'm doing a lot more reps and I'm not going as high. But again, if you were trying to get strong, it's the same concept. But for this one, I'm not trying to get strong. I'm trying to just increase the size. Actually, now that I think about it, the only exercise when it comes to bench that I do that's heavy is, for chest, is actually flat bench, right? That's because I care about the amount of weight I can lift on flat bench. I just do, right? Everything else, I do medium weight, higher reps. Everything else, like chest flies, incline bench. Now, I used to go heavy on the incline bench. There's been times where I'm doing 245 on incline. Can I do 245 still? No, but if you put 225 on right now, I could do 225 on incline. And probably in 2-3 weeks, if I continue to feel this good and my strength goes back up, 245 on incline, it'll be easy because I've already done it before and I'm doing flat bench. But again, I'm trying to bolt size for this one. So this one I'm working for hypertrophy, right? Let's get it. All right, so now I'm at 185 for the incline bench. 185 is my normal working set, right? I usually just stay at 185, but maybe because I am in the basement and I don't have access to all those other machines for chest, I might end up going to 205, just because, again, I don't have access to a lot of machines, so I do need to do more reps of these two exercises, which is flat bench and incline bench. And even the flies, like the my friend here, he has the Bowflex. He has a Bowflex, what is it called? Dumbbell, and I can't use it because one of them is stuck. So you can't do flies with just one arm, you know. So even then, I'm limited to that. So probably what I'm gonna do is after I finish with the incline, I think after I'm finished, I'm probably going to have to just switch to push-ups, a lot of push-ups, and then some core, hit the punching bag, and then when I go to the gym, like not tomorrow, but probably Friday, Saturday. Like last week I went to the gym Saturday, Sunday. I worked out at home the other days. So maybe I'll do that again. So if I end up going to the gym, I probably might do Thursday, honestly. Probably go to the gym Thursday. And I'll do chest again. I'll do those other machines like the flies, right? Because I love the flies. You know, if you're trying to get that, you know, striations, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. If you're trying to get those striations, get that, bro. Swole up. If you're trying to get those striations, then yeah, you need to do some chest flies. But 185, let's see how it looks. Okay, as we saw right there, 185 was quite easy. So I'm gonna go to 205 now. So 205, I probably will go for maybe 3-4 reps. I haven't been up to 205 in a while, but again, I'm in my basement. So right now, you know, I just don't have access to all the machines, but let's go. Alright, so adding the weights over there was a lot smarter. I added the weights at the bottom to 25s. So that should help me out. Even then, I probably need 45s because again, the weight going up here is heavier than the weight down there, right? So I need to just be smart about how I put it back. But as you guys can see, I'm doing more sets, more reps at the same weight, right? That's my second set of 205. I'm gonna do another one. That's where I'm gonna stop today for working sets when it comes to incline bench. And then probably once I finish this set, I'm gonna do another set, but I've 135, kind of like a blowout, right? Just like close grip to target more of that inner chest and more of the triceps. I'm gonna do close grips, incline bench with just 135. So I wanted to do one more rep, but I felt like it wasn't worth it because I'm here by myself. So now, like I said, let's go to a lower weight. Let's kind of do a blowout. We're gonna do maybe like 15 reps of the close grip, and then we're gonna move to push-ups because that's the only other thing I can think of. But we're gonna be doing push-ups, regular push-ups, and also push-up with the Bosu ball. And yeah, let's do it. so that one we did 15. That was what I called a blowout because I could not do another rep. That was to failure, which again, we're trying to add some size to the upper chest, which is good. So now let's get to the push-ups. Now, if I had access to all those other machines, I wouldn't do push-ups. I just honestly don't see a point, if I'm being honest with you. Because my push-ups, for example, right? Just by doing flat bench, I'm able to do more push-ups because I'm just getting I'm getting the muscle stronger. So do I need to do push-ups? And also what am I trying to prove by doing push-ups? That I can do 80, I can do 100. And I don't work out, I don't train push-ups. I don't train it, right? I don't train it, I don't need to. But because I'm here and because I have the BOSU, I can do push-ups that target the muscles differently. You guys will see soon. All right, so the benefit of the BOSU ball. So again, this is only about $35. If you're trying to do a home workout, make sure you grab one of these because there's a lot of different type of push-ups you can do for a lot of different type of exercises, not just push-ups. But I'm gonna have you guys go through with me with some push-up variations. And then even core, I can do core with this, but let's start the push-ups and we'll get to the core later. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut the video off there. I'm gonna still do some more push-ups, but no new variations. You guys have seen it all. And then I'm going to just stretch. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna hit the punching bag or not. I'm gonna hit it today. I just don't know if I'm gonna do it now or later. That's the benefits of having it in your basement. I can come back for a second workout. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like taking a shower. I wanna take a shower later on at night. Cause if I hit the punching bag right now, I'm gonna start pouring sweat. Like I sweat a lot. So I don't wanna take a shower right now. It's like, it's just 1 p.m. I don't wanna take a shower right now. I know I'm nasty. I'm not going anywhere, guys. Come on now. You know what I mean? I'm not going nowhere. But I don't know, but also it's like, am I bitching by not doing the punching bag right now? Is that because like, am I trying to make a justification that, oh, I'm feeling a little tired after after not even that many exercises, you know? I feel like that might be part of it. I don't know, doesn't matter, not really. Actually, it doesn't matter to me. I'm trying to decide now in my head if that's the case or not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think I'm gonna wait. I really don't want to take a shot right now either though, but peace.